The pentacles represent the earth energy. So that is the tangible, that is the material. These are things in your real life that you can see, feel, touch, and experience. This is not an emotion. This is your finances. This is your health. This is your home. These are things in your reality, not an idea, not your emotions like the cup energy were. This is the pentacles, the reality that you are experiencing in your everyday, day-to-day life. Now, in astrology, the earth element or the earth energy of the pentacle, a very slow-moving energy. The fire, as it burns, it picks up speed. The air, as it moves, also picks up speed. Water, as it moves, shifts and picks up speed. But the earth energy builds. The earth energy builds consistently, slowly over a period of time. And therefore, the pentacles are all about sustained effort, long-term planning, and tangible results. Now, here is where it gets interesting. The pentacle symbols that we see in today's cards weren't always pentacles. In the early tarot decks, they were coins. The Italian tarot deck called it denari, and the Spanish tarot deck called it oros, meaning gold, which makes sense because back in the 15th century, when the tarot cards were kind of just being made or invented, a lot of the trade would have been based on barter system. The invention of coins or gold gave it a more tangible value, which is also the earth energy, tangible. So now the circle around the star is what makes it a coin. So bringing a lot of this like spiritual wealth into a more tangible means and a tangible wealth. That is why the pentacle energy is also a form of spiritual wisdom. But the pentacle energy is also why it feels so secure, safe, and that circle really represents completion, wholeness, and something that is lasting forever. Infinity, or the circle, a closed loop. Now, astrologically speaking, the pentacles are earth signs, which means that they belong to the earth zodiacs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus is all about comfort and stability. Virgo is all about precision and effort. Capricorn is all about structure and long-term success. These signs are builders. They're not dreamers. They build something real step by step. And so when the pentacles show up in your reading, this is exactly the energy that you're being invited to. You're being invited to be structured, to be focused, and to put in the effort that is required to build something that is real in your real life. Now let's look at how this beautiful earth energy shows up in the tarot deck. I have a few examples here. The Ace of Pentacles, this is a beginning. This is an opportunity, a tangible opportunity that's been given to you. So this could be a job opening, a financial opportunity. This is the seed, but a seed only grows depending on how you nurture it. The Four of Pentacles is a very interesting card because most of when we have achieved any kind of security, we try to hold on to it tight. And this is exactly what the card is saying. Holding on too tight, being too clingy to your security, whether that's emotional, material, that's financial, clinging on to that safety and security is actually stifling your abundance. So this card is a reminder that to allow abundance and loosen your grip a little. Then the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that we often lack as humans. We get impatient. And what this card, that it's about consistency, it's repetitive work. It's doing the same thing again and again till you sharpen your skills, and sharpening your skills to such an extent that the payoff comes as a result of that. So this is about building something consistently. This might not look glamorous, it's definitely not fashionable, but it is effective. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. This card is about legacy. This is about, it's got nothing to do with you actually. It's about what you built and what you built lasting beyond you. Like all the other suits, the Pentacles also have a shadow. Too much of this energy and you're clinging on to a lot of your material wealth and a lot of your things in your material life. It is when you base a lot of your self-worth on self-esteem on what you have and what you don't have. Too little of it and you feel scattered, you feel like there is no solid ground for you to stand on or build something on. It's a lack of self-confidence. So the real question that the Pentacles are asking you is, what is it that you're building and will it last? It's asking you, will you show up repeatedly, consistently, even when you don't feel like it? Will you show up in your own life, and will you continue to build even when you feel like there are no results that are coming? Because what you want in life can't just show up. It can only show up when you build something consistently and do something repeatedly. Now, let me give you an example from one of my readings. I once had this client who was going through a lot of anxiety, and every time she would have anxiety, she would chant the Hanuman Chalisa. Now, I love chanting as a spiritual practice. I feel like it's a great way of using a lot of the ants that you have within and use that energy to try and manifest something, a goal, and it's a great practice to have. However, a lot of the times I have seen that people who depend a lot on the spiritual practices often surpass the emotional needs, often suppress a lot of their emotions and think that the spiritual practice will help them get over those emotions. But emotions like anxiety and anger really need to be paid attention to because they also have wisdom that they're trying to tell us. So every time she would have anxiety, she would chant the Hanuman Chalisa. And inevitably, it would soothe her, but it would only soothe her for some time, and the anxiety would come back. And every time the anxiety would come back, she'd book a reading with me. And inevitably, every reading, the pentacles would show up. And when I told her that the pentacles are kind of asking her to work through her insecurities, to work through the anxiety that she's having about losing her house, losing her health, her children's health, and all of these things, were not helping her reach her spiritual realm, but they were also not helping her in the everyday life. And she would say to me, I don't care about those things, give me a remedy. Now, remedies would not have helped her because it's very important that we address the root cause of things. And that exactly Pentacle energy was trying to tell her that she needed to bring her spirituality down. What does that mean to her? For her, it meant having an abundance mindset. It meant being open to opportunities, having faith in the universe that it would cater to her even if she was to lose her health, her children's health, her kind of financial security, her home, and all of that. An abundance mindset is all about opportunity. And also trying to tell her that she needed to show up in her everyday life and to work through her skills, her time management, and all of those things so that she can show up in her home and in the role of her home properly. And that is exactly what this card is trying to tell you. The Pentacles try to tell you that spirituality doesn't just float above. It has to show up in your everyday, in your material life as well. The Pentacles don't dismiss your material world. The Pentacles actually represent your career, your finances, your health, your stability, your home. So what they're really saying is that your concerns are not shallow when it comes to these things. They're absolutely important because they help you live a fulfilled life in this material world. But really the questions that these cards are asking you is, will you show up when you think it doesn't matter? Will you do the work when no one is watching? And will you wait for the fruits of your labor? Because this energy or the energy of the Pentacles is like the seed. When you plant the seed, it doesn't grow overnight. It takes its time. It has the roots that push through a lot of the soil, and finally when it can germinate, and over a period of time it blooms. And that's exactly the energy that you need to embody, because one day you will build something that is beautiful, that is foundational, that lives beyond you, and someone will ask you, how did you do that? And you'll smile because you know how.